Ready for adventure?
Who's that kid who can travel through time?
Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum.
Which great heroes will we find?
Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum.
Every single boy and girl has what it takes
To change the world. Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum.
Right! Angelina!
And the Secret Museum. Dr. Zoom and the Secret Museum. Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Shh.
Hello, and welcome to the show. I am Yadina Riddle, and this is my co-host, Dr. Zoom. And with me, as always, are Brad and Xavier. Brad, can you tell us about the amazing person we're meeting today?
No, Yadina, I can't, because I smudged my cue cards. But I can report that it's hot out here. Whew!
Thank you. Xavier, can you tell us about today's incredible figure?
You got it. Right after I decide which hoodie to wear for my news debut. Which one do you think? I like the one you're wearing. Mostly because I can't tell the difference. Perfect! This one's my favorite anyway.
Okay. Maybe I'll just tell you that today we're meeting an amazing journalist, Gwen Ifill.
A journalist is someone who writes and presents news stories to help people understand what's going on in the world. To be a good journalist like Gwen, you have to ask really good questions like, Oh, I got a question. Is it time to start the show?
I think that's a yes.
Yadina! Oh, there you are. What are you doing up here?
Hey, Xavier. Brad, Mom asked if I wanted to help her with a job.
And?
Jobs are boring. Me and Dr. Zoom figured it'd be more fun to come up here and have a staring contest. But Dr. Zoom's all puppeted out.
Well, what kind of job did Mom want help with?
I don't know. I just heard job and knew anything would be better. Like counting how many pieces of hay are in this nest. Or having a staring contest with the eggs.
That looks like fun. Guess we don't have to go to the...
To the Secret Museum!
Yes! Hey, wait for me! I wonder who the Secret Museum will send us to meet.
And where we'll go!
And when?
Look out below!
Whoa! Hi, Ruby! We're getting something!
Note cards with something written on them?
Peas and gravy? I wonder who wrote this. Gwen Ifill. That's who we're going to meet.
In New York State, in the year 1964.
That's like 60 years ago. Yeesh. Ready for adventure?
Ready!
New idea. Instead of helping with your mom's mysterious job, we could, sweep.
Yeah, ready. Here we go!
It's happening!
Hang on, Dr.
So this is New York State in 1964. Whoa! Tall buildings!
Good afternoon!
Hi!
I'm Gwen Ifill.
Guess we found Gwen Ifill.
Good afternoon.
Hi, I'm Xavier.
I'm Yadina, and this is Dr. Zoom.
I'm Brad, and I get startled easily.
Nice to meet you. Are you visiting? How did you know? I heard you say, so this is New York State in 1964, which doesn't sound like something a person who's from New York or 1964 would say. But I didn't know for sure, so I asked. Asking questions is a great way to get information.
Excellent point. Are you visiting too?
No, my family moved here a while ago. We move around a lot. So, I like asking questions to learn more about each new place and about the new people I meet. When I have a lot of questions, I write them down to remember later.
The cards from the secret museum. Okay, I gotta ask, why does it say peas and gravy?
I guess I was thinking about food.
New on the menu, rice pudding, free samples. Come and try some.
Ooh. Anyone else hungry?
Rice pudding? What is that?
It sounds weird and looks weird. It's no cheese and grape jelly sandwich, that's for sure. It's no peas and gravy either. But I am curious to learn more. And asking questions is a great way to get information. Good afternoon. I'm Gwen Ifill. I have some questions about rice pudding. Do you think kids would like it? What is it made of?
Oh, great questions. I think kids would love it. It's made of rice, sugar, milk, vanilla, and spices.
Interesting. As we know, there are many types of spices. Which spices are these? Are they spicy like pepper or sweet like cinnamon?
Ah, these are sweet spices. Cinnamon with a dash of cloves.
And what about those dots mixed into it? What are those?
Those are raisins. They give the pudding an extra burst of flavor.
Thank you for your time. Well, what do you think?
I kinda wanna try it. Same.
Okay, I'll try it too. We'd like 4 samples, please.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
This is so good. It is good. It's sweet and creamy and raisiny, almost like a cheese and grape jelly sandwich, but different.
I'm glad you like it. Looks like the little turtle does too.
Aw, Dr. Zoom. What else is there to do around here, Gwen? Well, there's a playground nearby. Oh, and a library that I like.
Playground, please.
Yeah! Well, maybe we should ask some questions first. Like, what's at the playground? Good idea. Asking questions is a great way to get information. Let's see. The playground has a swing set and a merry-go-round. Is there a slide, or trees to climb, or flowers to smell? What about the ground? Is it grass or sand? No slide, but there is a climber, and the ground is grass. There aren't any big trees, but there are dandelions. I'm not sure if they have much of a smell. Well, what about the library? Should we ask about that too? Does it have any kids' books? Are there any books Dr. Zoom could read? It does! The library has books about space and animals, even kids' history books. Ooh, is there anything else there? Oh, yeah, there's a pond. Sometimes there are even ducks.
Wait. There's a pond in the library?
No, the pond is outside, in the park where the library stops. It's a library on wheels.
That sounds even better than the playground. Glad you asked, Didina.
To the library, please.
Check it out. I'm reading about ducks with ducks.
Quack. You know, this trip was way different than I thought it would be. One thing I learned about moving around a lot is that the world can be a big and confusing place. That's why I want to be a journalist when I grow up, like the ones I watch on the news with my family. Journalists ask lots of questions to get information about what's going on in the world. Then they write or present news stories to help others understand it too. Asking questions helps you get information. I never did find out what job Mom wanted help with. And I'll never know unless I ask. Gwen, thanks for all your help. But we gotta go now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Furby, let's go home. Bye, Mom. The job is baking. I love baking. I should have asked sooner. Dr. Zoom, what should we make? Something sweet like cookies or salty like biscuits?
These carrot muffins are great.
Thanks. I'm so glad I asked what Mom's job was.
Me too. Gwen Ifill was great at asking questions. When she grew up, she became a journalist. She helped millions of Americans understand important topics, like what was happening in the White House, or what was going on in the world.
There weren't many black women doing that job at the time, so her work inspired a whole generation of black girls to become journalists too.
Thanks for joining our awesome adventure to meet Gwen Ifill.
Who used to be a kid just like you and me.
So kids like you can change the world. I am Brad. I am Xavier.
I am Yadina, and I know that asking questions is a great way to get information, just like Gwen Ifill. I'm Gwen Ifill. Good night.
Sorry, it's just me, Yadina. Brad and I are doing a presentation on our favorite holidays, so I brought this amazing Halloween mask.
Why does Brad have that wooden thing? Is that from a holiday?
I've seen him with it before, but I can't remember what it's for.
Well, maybe we should go and ask.
We might look silly if we don't know anything about his favorite holiday, Yadina.
Frederick Douglass?
Wait, Frederick was always trying to learn new things and gain more knowledge. His curiosity helped him learn to read and write, escape from slavery, and fight for the freedom of many African Americans. And his books and speeches helped so many other curious people learn new things. Wanting to learn more about something or someone is what curiosity is all about.
Oh, I get it. Asking questions can help us learn.
Hey, Brad, we were wondering what you brought for your holiday.
It's my dreidel. It's a toy I play with during a Jewish holiday called Hanukkah. It's a special time when we light candles, sing songs, and play games.
But how do you play with a dreidel?
I like to see who can spin it the longest. Phew!
Cool.
Oh, it is. I'm glad you asked about it.
Wow, being curious can lead to discovering some amazing things.
We are curious. Yahoo!
This video is made possible in part by the Robert D. and Patricia E. Kern Family Foundation and viewers like you. Thank you. Watch more Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum, now streaming free on PBS Kids.
Hello. Welcome to the show. Huh? Herbie! Little Hal! Phew! Today, we're meeting an amazing African-American explorer, Matthew Henson. An explorer is someone who travels to different parts of the world.
And that's exactly what Matthew Henson did when he went all the way to the North Pole.
How did Matthew get up there? Guess we'll have to start the show to find out.
Wow, great work, Brad. Is that for fitness day at school?
Yup. Our class is doing presentations on our favorite ways to exercise. Mine's walking.
Ooh, let me hear what you're going to say.
I like walking to places and seeing things. I don't actually know how to make walking sound very interesting.
Soccer, a sport that's watched and played by millions around the world. It's so great. It's called the beautiful game.
Ooh.
Not only is soccer my favorite way to exercise, but there's nothing like scoring a goal!
Bravo! Great presentation, Xavier. What are you going to show with it?
Well, I have this. Oops, wait, that's upside down. Ta-da!
Nice start.
I was actually, finished. I can talk about soccer all day, but I don't know what to show people.
And I know exactly what I want to show, but I have no idea what to say.
Our presentations
Are doomed.
I know exactly how to help you both.
Oh, yes!
Go on a nice long walk?
A walk
To the secret museum! Hey, wait for me! I wonder who the secret museum will send us to meet.
and where we'll go.
And
Yahoo!
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie! We're getting something!
Is that a coat?
It looks cozy. It must have belonged to him. Matthew Henson. That's who we're going to meet.
In Greenland in the year 1908.
But that's over 115 years ago.
I wonder how Matthew Henson can help with your presentation.
Only one way to find out. Ready for adventure?
Ready?
On second thought, maybe I'll just practice walking. Yeah, starting now. Yep, okay, back it up. Ready?
Here we go. Look out.
It's happening!
Hang on, Dr. Zoo.
For a place called Greenland, it sure isn't very green.
It's the color of gold.
Thanks, Barbie. These coats are really warm. They're... Hey, that's Matthew Henson. Thanks, Barbie. There. Now my body heat will stay inside my boots, keeping my toes nice and toasty. Care to try?
At this point, I'll try anything. Oh, yeah, get it green in there. Hey, it's working. My toes are toastier.
I've been living here a while now and learned a lot. Using moss is a great tip I learned from Inuit, who are people native to this area. Alu!
Hello.
Alu?
I was saying hello to my friend Utak in the native language here. Come, I'll introduce you.
I better turn on the translator.
Friends, this is Utak.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm just packing some food into these tins to store for later. Matthew showed me how.
So, Utak showed Matthew how to dress for the cold.
And Matthew showed Utak how to store food. Exactly. That's my favorite thing about exploring and meeting new people. We can all learn from each other.
What are you storing the food for?
We're going with Captain Robert E. Peary to the North Pole, which is way at the top of the world. It's surrounded by water and ice and a lot of snow, so it's hard to get to. Many explorers have tried and given up, but with the support and knowledge of the Inuit crew, who know this land really well, I think we can make it. So, will you join us?
Is it warmer at the North Pole?
I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay, we should stop and rest now.
Question. Where exactly do we rest?
Thankfully,
Luckily, our Inuit crew showed us how to build an igloo to stay warm.
How can snow make us warm?
The thick wall of snow will keep our body heat inside the igloo, warming up the whole space.
Like I said, we can all learn from each other.
Xavier, Yadina, you've got to get in here. Oh, cozy and warm. Matthew, why are people leaving?
Some crew members feel the trip is too hard, so they've turned back. Finding the exact location of the North Pole is hard, but Captain Perry and I know how to use a map and a compass, which is a tool that points out directions like east, south, west, and north. Together we can find our way. We couldn't have done it without each member of this crew. Thank you, all of you.
It's pretty neat how the crew all have different strengths and can learn from each other.
That's kind of like us, Brad. You're good at making art.
And you're great at presenting.
So maybe we can learn from each other to finish both our school presentations.
Oh, I like that idea.
Goodbye, Matthew.
Bye, Utak.
Burby, let's go home. I don't know what to draw. What do you think, Brad?
When you think of soccer, what do you picture?
The ball rolling across the grass, the sun shining, players high-fiving a wicked goal. That's what I should draw. Thanks, Brad. On to your presentation.
How do you think I can make walking exciting?
Show me your favorite ways to walk.
Well, I like to walk fast. Walk slow motion. And walk backwards. A walking demonstration. Yes, now we both got this.
Matthew Henson and his teammates traveled further through ice and snow than most people thought possible.
They're widely considered the first team to reach the North Pole. And Matthew, the first black man to reach the North Pole.
But even more amazing than that, Matthew Henson is remembered for his kindness, his passion to learn, and for sharing his knowledge with others.
Thanks for joining our awesome adventure to meet Matthew Henson,
who used to be a kid just like you and me.
So kids like you can change the world. I am Brad.
I'm Yadina.
I am Xavier. And we know that we can all learn from each other, just like Matthew Henson.